Drive across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's
Late Drive on Nova.
In Northern Ireland, there's a delivery driver, right, dropping off a package at a house, gets to the front gate. The 6-year-old son of the house comes out to get the package from the postie and says, "Can you help my mum?" And the guy says, "What?" And he says, "Can you help my mum?" And you can see his face like immediately changes. The postie runs inside, finds the 6-year-old's mum on the floor. She'd had a heart attack. He calls 000. Paramedics come, save the woman's life.
That's cool. I love those stories. Or like, you see those ones where the dog resuscitates the owner?
What?
You ever seen that?
No.
Maybe it was AI. Yeah, no, it was like a person, and the dog like starts jumping on their chest.
No, are you talking about like I've seen that video of a woman and she's having a seizure because she's susceptible to them. So she's trained her dog to when she starts having one, the dog knows what to do. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know.
He doesn't give her mouth to mouth.
I thought there was one where like someone had a heart attack and the dog was jumping on their chest and giving them chest compression.
I would say that is impossible. I don't think that's ever happened.
Maybe it was from a movie or something.
Maybe. 13, 24, 10.
How'd you save a life?
Can we shorten that?
Nah, I think it sort of has the more effect if it's like the whole song.
13, 24, 10. Colin in Sydney, how'd you save a life?
So my mates and I were at our friend's 21st birthday, and we heard what we thought was fight out the front.
Mm-hmm.
So we ran out the front of the house, but it was a lady saying, "Fire, fire, fire."
Oh, no.
Right.
So her and her husband had left the house and left the 3 kids in the burning house. So me and my mates were all like 19. We were like blind drunk, no fear, ran into the house, got the kids out.
Yeah.
Anyway, a week later, we're in the local paper as 14 local heroes saving family from burning
Oh,
fire.
Colin, I mean, that's insane, man. I mean, you'd think you'd get a better rap than just being in the paper as well. I mean, that's not local rag stuff. That's sort of national news.
There was like consideration for like medals and stuff, but none of us wanted any of that stuff. So.
Colin, can we get a little bit of detail about how did you get them out of there? Because I wouldn't know what to do.
So it was in the bedroom, which was near the front of the house. So my mates and I ran around to the back, kicked the back door in, and ran to the bedroom where the fire was, and just grabbed the kids and dragged them straight outside till the fire brigade got there.
Oh,
so.
Colin, that's like genuine hero type stuff. And I'd also imagine you guys were pretty disappointed when you were expecting to see a big fight out on the street. You're like, damn it,
It's just a fire.
it's a burning house with children in it. Now we have to go and save them.
Thank you very much, Colin. Maddie in Queensland, how'd you save a life?
Hey guys, it was almost this time last year. It was my nan's funeral. Just finished doing the eulogy there. Went along to the wake, and I remember just looking over at my uncle, and he just went white, passed out, face planted into the concrete. Ran over, started doing CPR, he was out cold. His heart just stopped, and they said he had officially died 3 times by the time the paramedics got there. But I just kept pumping him, doing CPR, and brought him back, and he's still here with us today.
I mean, 2 genuine heroes so far. And I mean, and I'm glad he's all okay now. But if you were going to die like that somewhere, a wake is a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
I mean, you're stealing someone else's thunder.
Well, yeah, I know, but your family, loved ones are there. There's snacks,
True.
you know what I mean? Like, if anything, it's sort of like, it's really good timing.
13, 24, 10 is our number.
How'd you save a life? Lauren in Brizzy, did you save a life as well?
Absolutely. I was at schoolies and I was swimming in the ocean. There was a guy swimming in the ocean with me. I'd never met him, but he was a bit intoxicated. And all of a sudden, it was nighttime and he went under, couldn't see him anymore. I ran out of the surf, ran up and found a bunch of people who were all in the sand. I said, "Everyone, get in the water. We need to find this guy." We found him. He was under the water, but he was just drunk, and we pulled him out and he was fine.
Oh, man. Could have ended horribly.
Yeah.
Stuff, Lauren.
Oh my gosh! Because my first thought was, okay, well, don't leave him. But then I guess you had to get help.
Sounds like he might have been a toolie.
What?
Just the vibe of him, you know?
Well, in that case.
Yeah, like they check. They're like, wait.
Toolie, ew.
Like, wait, what was your ATAR? He was like 63. They're like, let him drown. AI, it's getting scary, guys. It's dangerous. It's now infiltrated politics. I don't know if you saw this. Queensland Premier Stephen Miles has slammed his opposition for posting an AI-generated attack ad of him on TikTok. Have you seen those ones where it's like they take a photo of someone and then they dance? There's like a song. They are funny. But the TikTok said, POV, my rent is up $60 a week, my power bill is up 20%, but the Premier made a sandwich on TikTok. And then he's like dancing. It's actually a pretty good drilling. But when you see that, you gotta step back a little bit and go, no, I mean, that's actually not right, is it? I mean, it's sort of disgusting, using someone's image and likeness.
Morally wrong if you're going to use AI to impersonate someone.
It is. And he said, the Premier said, hey, it's a good reminder to not believe everything you see on social media. Obviously, we know that's not you actually dancing like that. A lot of the time you can tell it's AI.
Yeah.
But I just think it's a slippery slope when this sort of stuff starts infecting, politics and media. And, that's why we've got a real hard stance against it. And, it's scary for us, even like we, working in the media, right? Like, I mean, could AI take over? Could we not have jobs in a few years? I don't know. It's just the things you think about at night, right?
I completely agree. I think we should have a hard rule of just like no AI.
Hard and fast rule. Yep. And honestly, like if you could do us a favor and do yourself a favor, just like, just tune out of that stuff. Like don't buy into it.
Don't engage with it.
Yeah. Yeah, stay away from it. Anyway, on an unrelated note, our new promos have just come in for the show.
Oh.
They sound unreal.
Live across Australia, this is Late Drive with Ben, Liam and Belle.
It's the D-O-double-G. I love listening to Ben, Liam, and Belle as much as I like smoking fat blunts.
Hey, it's Kimmy K. You literally need to listen to Ben, Liam, and Belle. It's hot.
This is Anthony Hopkins, and I love listening to Ben, Liam, and Belle while I eat my dinner of fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Hey there, it's Michael Jackson here, and I love listening to Late Drive with Ben, Liam, and Belle every single night. Hee hee.
This is David Attenborough, and when I'm not fighting climate change and saving those useless bloody penguins, I'm listening to Ben, Liam, and Belle on Nova.
It's me, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And speaking of royalty, I always have the kings and queens of radio, Ben, Liam, and Belle, playing in the palace.
I'm Gordon Ramsay. If you don't listen to Late Drive, you're an idiot sandwich.
Hello, this is President Vladimir Putin. I would like to give endorsement of entire Russian Federation to Ben, Liam, and Belle from Nova.
On Nova.
What do you hate about the person you love? I love my partner, Christian. He's so fantastic and he's incredible. He makes me very happy. But I don't eat meat and I'm very against the consumption of meat, along with milk and eggs. And he eats meat every frickin' meal. And it's all about protein.
Well, I mean, he is a PT.
Yes. And he's all about health and muscle building. And I have to have this much grams of protein. And then, and I've got a rule now where if he comes over to mine, like there is no cooking happening at mine because I will not have meat and animals heated up in my
I won't have animals heated up in my oven.
Well, that's what it is, Ben.
How does that work long term then? Because eventually you're going to have to cook food together.
Well, so we went away like a few weeks ago and he said, can I cook while we're away? And I said, yes, that's neutral ground because that's a house that we're staying
but
at.
what
It's
if
not
you
mine.
Get married, move in together, like...
Well, so I will have separate pans and saucepans and all of that because I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also seems bad for the environment because you're buying two of everything. Rubbish.
Well, I buy everything second. I'm not going to get into this now. I buy everything secondhand. And you want to talk about how bad meat consumption is in the environment? We can get into that. But he's upset. Like every meal is meat, some sort of meat.
Mm.
And the other day he had something that didn't have any meat, and he was like, "Oh, look at me." Like, big deal, but I hate it.
I reckon he snuck outside and ate a little sausage that he was keeping.
13 24 10. What do you hate about the person you love? Amy in Melbourne, what's yours?
Hi. So when I walk into a room, my partner will just be randomly mooning me, or it gets even worse. He will do the helicopter with his.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's funny.
You know what? I've never known a guy that can do that. If he can do that, that is pretty cool.
You've
but
never
it is
known a
annoying.
guy that can
everyone,
do that?
Everyone can do the helicopter.
I'd be worried if you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like,
couldn't do the helicopter?
If you had like zero rhythm, like I don't know, like you must be a really bad dancer if you can't do that.
No, but we're not going side to side. It's like round.
Yeah, dude,
round and round.
it's
Yeah.
I've never seen that in real life. I've only ever seen it in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Couldn't do it because they didn't have the equipment, or couldn't do it because they didn't have the rhythm?
It's all on the hips, man. It's all on the hips.
Amy, that would be frustrating if like it happens all the time.
And
especially
that's the thing.
mooning.
I'm not like, I'm a big dog. Like mine's less a helicopter, more of a drone. But I can still get it going pretty fast.
Amy, thank you so much for getting involved. And you know what? Because you're the first one to get involved, we're going to give you a Centre digital and equipment pack.
Oh, wow. Okay, thanks.
No worries. That's all yours. Centre by Chris Hemsworth offers healthy habit tips. Download the Centre app to start your free trial. More of those to give away. 13 24 10. Steph in Victoria, what is it?
My husband complains that he's constantly gaining weight and then he continues to eat junk food rather than healthy snacks.
Yeah, but they make you feel better, and then you don't feel so bad about putting the weight on.
Steph, what's his weakness? Like, what can't he resist?
Pick a food.
Yeah, right.
Deep fried anything. Like his favourite is deep fried Mars bars.
That's a joke.
I my diet's a little bit better now. It used to be really bad, and I had a deep fried Mars bar once at like a fair or like a show.
Yeah, where do you even get them?
Yeah, you get like a fairground, and I honestly feel like I could feel my heart stopping. Like it is way too much.
All right, 13 24 10. You can keep these calls coming through. What do you hate about the person you love? Liz in Melbourne, what do you hate about the person you love?
I hate when my partner judges me when I do something disgusting like burp or fart, but then he'll happily say, give me your hand and put it on the back of his bum, and then he'll fart and he'll want me to feel his fart or smell it or,
feel the fart. Oh, right. I thought you said hand on the thumb, but yeah, he wants you in the blast radius. He wants your fingers to get hot. Interesting.
Wild. And if he's giving you crap because, women shouldn't do it,
Yeah.
then oh my God, that's a whole other thing.
I always say to my wife, you're supposed to be a beautiful lady.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You're taking the piss, right?
I'm obviously taking the piss.
Oh.
You're supposed to be a beautiful lady. Don't do that. Jordan in Queensland, what do you hate about the person you love?
Hello. My husband has really, really long legs, and he walks really far ahead of me and our 4 children.
Yeah,
and so I get left kind of like with our 3 children and a newborn, and he's like miles ahead, and sometimes I have to call him and be like, slow down, because I don't want to yell out at the shopping centre.
Jordan, I feel for you because you're the one with the kids, but in my relationship, I'm the fast walker, and I get yelled at by my partner because he's like miles behind. He's like, can you stop walking so fast? Oh, mate, keep up.
I love that you said he's got long legs, and his man brain's going, well, my legs are longer, so I obviously walk faster than you. I can't move them slower. I can't do that.
Dan in Melbourne, what do you hate about the person you love?
Yeah, hey guys. So my missus goes and gets her lashes done every few weeks, and then after a while they start falling out. And when she first started getting them done, I thought they were little spiders. And scared the ever-living life out of me.
Yeah.
And it's to the point, like, she'll have them on the pillow. She'll put them there. She'll pick them out when they start hurting and put them on my pillow. And I have to throw the pillow off the bed because I can't go near them. So now it's evolved, like, she'll put them on the tiles on the floor, so I have to jump over the tile that has the wax on it.
Yeah, there's just like creepy crawlers around. She's just shedding everywhere.
Thanks, Daniel.
Big evening, Ben and Belle. The opening ceremony is tonight for the game. So here's the thing. We actually don't have the rights to cover the event or even say like what it's called. I mean, you obviously know what I'm talking about. But I wanted to like write a song to wish all the Australian athletes well. But it's obviously hard to write a song when you can't talk about the thing that it's about.
Yeah.
But I've tried my best. So I want to put this out to all the Aussies going for gold.
Oh, good on you.
Heavy lifting, what a legend, what a champion.
We will be dominant.
Billy Cuthbert gets there.
In every event.
Stephen Bradbury.
Our athletes have been sent.
Australia win.
To the French capital. Michael Clem. You can say the O word on Channel 9, but not on Nova. We'll get a fine. It's expensive, and we're too stingy. Don't have the right, so I really can't be too specific. You know, it's the sport event that happens every 4 years. Flame torch, 5 rings. It's the sport event that happens every 4 years. Invented by the Greeks. It's gonna be really great, especially if Australia pulls their weight. It's the sport event that happens every 4 years. Olympic. Oh, hello? Yeah, look, it was an honest mistake. $40,000 from my paycheck just for saying Olympics. Oh, 80,000? And we have to fire Belle? But that's so unfair. I was the one who said it. Oh, come on, she needs this job. But wait, do Ben and I get fired? Oh, phew. Well, if there's nothing I can do. Okay, well, apologies again.
On Nova, it's Ben and Liam around Australia. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.